everybody and welcome to my channel. So this video is all about tarot cards. What are they? What are they for? Are they good? Are they evil? And also, why have they become so popular recently? So in my meditation, I was given the following messages. I was told that I would say almost everybody that looks at tarot, that's interested in tarot, are empaths, are people who in the Bible, and I'm not saying that from a religious point of view, from all spiritual texts, are the lambs, are the humble people, are the people that are possibly struggling in life. So I was told in my meditation that no person comes onto this earth plane, into this incarnation alone. Okay, each and every one of us has help, but that help differs for everybody. Okay, depending on what you're here for, what your life path is going to be, how much help you will need. There are souls that come onto this earth that are not I don't want to say negative, but are not positive souls. There are souls that come onto this earth plane that are not very far advanced, but I'm not going to go there. So this is about the people that search for help when they're on their earth plane or when they're on their earth journey. So I was told that, as in the texts, in religious texts, that ask or seek and you shall find, knock and you will be given the answers. So for a lot of people, when they seek help, they come across tarot cards. So most readers out there on YouTube, wherever you go, are good people. They are spiritual people. They are empaths themselves. They are awakened people. They are people that have looked for tarot themselves, looked for answers in life themselves. They are people that think there's something more, and that's what it is. It is given to us. I mean, obviously there are going to be negative tarot readers out there, but they're not genuine people. They're people that are, stealing the readings, if you like, from others, from the genuine tarot readers, and are making money off of them. Like, you'll go onto a channel and they'll say, they don't ask for money, they don't ask you to make contact. It's for you to contact them. So for the majority, for all the genuine tarot readers out there, they are good, empathic people. And all the people that search for answers in tarot equally are. You won't get narcissistic people, psychopaths, anybody with bad intentions looking for answers through tarot. So we are incarnated into this life path, and we have tools to ask for help, and tarot is one of them. You get other ways. You have runes, you have scrying, you have, some people can look into a flame and get messages. You have psychic people, that get messages through spirit. So tarot is just a tool for us to ask for help from spirit. So how do we manage to ask for help? So as a tarot reader, I have developed over years with tarot And what happens is you start off, it's like learning a language. You can pick up a card and you can say, there is the King of Pentacles. He's the giver of wealth. And that is the beginning of your tarot journey. And then you can delve deeper into it, and you can look into it and you can get more messages. Okay, so he's Pluto, and he's the planet Pluto energy, and the planet Pluto is all about the day. It's the planet of death, but it's the planet also after death becomes rebirth. So there's a lot more to this card as you delve deeper into it. So what happens when you learn tarot? You will have given guides, angels, guardians, whoever on the spiritual side, and they will watch you throughout your life, and as you become more spiritually aware, and you delve into these esoteric tools, you will be given additional guides, or they will swap places. You will have guides for however spiritually developed you are, and as you develop, they will be with you and to help you. So if you are into tarot and you are very confused, and you understand there's something to be tapped into here, but you don't know how to do it, it takes time, okay? And also with synchronicity, you will have teachers come into your life. I went on to a Facebook group, tarot Facebook group, and it really helped me immensely until I got to the point where I realized that it wasn't any help to me anymore, because all the different people on there had their own ways of reading, and if they didn't like your way of reading, or you didn't agree with theirs, you got clashes. So at some point in your tarot journey, you have to break free and stop reading the books, stop asking the books the meanings. You have to do it at the beginning, but when you get so far, you are at a level where you have to leave that behind, and you have to go solo, and you have to find the answers for yourself, whether this is through meditation. A lot of ways is through synchronicity, and when you get to a certain level, you will understand the synchronicities that come to you. You will ask, what does this card mean? And you will get synchronicities, and you will realize that you are being given answers. So the people that seek the answers are the lambs, they are the humble people, they are the empaths, and they will be given the answers. I just wanted to read something out to you that came to mind in my meditation. Okay, and again, I'm not speaking to this through a religious point of view. The messages in religious texts are there to help us, not to cause, cause fights, or cause tension or space between different people of different cultures. So Revelation 12. A great and wondrous sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head, the Empress. She was pregnant and cried out in pain as almost to give birth, the Empress. Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his heads. His tail swept 1/3 of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. The dragon stood in front of the woman who was about to give birth, so that he might devour her child the moment it was born. So this dragon with the 7 heads, the 10 horns, and the 7 crowns represents the evil that you are going to find in your lifetime. Okay? Narcissistic people, selfish people, psychopaths, any sort of person that is not positive, is not positive. But also, I've just been told, not necessarily people, things as well, negative things that are going to happen in your life, like being unhappy in your job, taking a wrong exit on your life path. Okay, so this dragon with the 10 horns and the 7 crowns just represents all the different negativities that you find in your life path. And the tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. So this is just because the queen wears the crown of immortality, the 12 stars, her crown, okay? The 12 stars on her head represent the crown of immortality, your immortality, meaning you being able to go through your life, your life's plan. She gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule all the nations with an iron scepter. So this male child that you give birth to is basically your will, okay? It's the Mars aspect, whether you're male or female, because the Empress represents Venus, the feminine aspect of your life. It doesn't actually mean only women have a life path. It doesn't mean that at all. The Empress is here for the males as well. And the child was snatched up to God and his throne. So this is about your incarnation, about your, your rebirths on life, if it will. The woman fled into the desert to a place prepared for her by God where she might be taken care of for 1,260 days. This is the dark night of the soul. This is where, if you understand that you're in a wrong place in your life, that you're with a wrong person, and you have this fight, okay, you have this dark night of the soul. So, but he was not strong enough and they lost their place in heaven. Oh, sorry, first of all, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. So Michael represents, okay, your angel, your archangels that fight for you while you're here. And the dragon is like all the negativity. So this fight, that you do have helpers to help you on this earth plane. I don't know where this is going with tarot, but the Empress is in tarot. The great dragon, and he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the world astray. He was hurled to the earth and his angels with him. Now I heard a loud voice in heaven say, "Now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God and the authority. For the accuser of our brothers who accused them before our God day and night has been hurled down." So if you have this spiritual fight with somebody in your life, there is always help there, but you will be sent into the dark night of the soul while this help comes. While you are, where you might feel alone, you are not alone. There is a great fight going on with you, for you. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe on the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury because he knows his time is short. So, if you become strong, the empaths, during their life path, they have these things that they happen to them in their lives, and they start out weak and innocent, and they become strong. They go through the dark night of the soul, and they come out as an awakened spiritually strong person. Okay. Um, the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle so that she might fly to the place prepared for her in the desert, the dark night of the soul, where she would be taken care of for a time, times, and half a time out of the serpent's reach. So this is where, you need to back off. This is where you go into your dark night of the soul, as I've said. And then from the mouth the serpent spewed water like a river to overtake the woman and sweep her away. But the earth held the woman by opening its mouth and swallowing the river, and the dragon was spewed out of his mouth. And then the dragon was enraged at the woman and went off to make war against the rest of her offspring, those who obey God's commandments and hold on to the testimony. So that basically means when the dragon, whoever is in your life can't win over you anymore, then they will probably try to make trouble for you in the world around you, but you just have to hold on to your strength there. So, and this is what tarot, the Empress is in tarot, and that's what it represents. When the High Priestess shows up, because she is equal to the Empress. They are both the same card, really. What the High Priestess means, you are undergoing the protection, and the Queen, the Empress, means you are winning the fight. But it takes time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Did I actually answer the question of what tarot is about? I expect I'll have a part 2, that tarot is here to help the empaths on the earth, and they're here for to help you navigate your way through your life. There are things that tarot won't answer. If you ask somebody, some questions, they won't answer any questions how long someone has left to live on this earth, unless I have had it appear when someone was just about to leave the earth plane within the next 48 hours, but everybody involved knew this was going to happen. If you get the 2 of Swords, that means that information is not for you. What else have we got? Have I answered everything to do with tarot? What you can do is, if there's something you would like me to ask in my meditation, is put something in the comments, and I can ask these questions and put them in for future videos. I hope this was of some information to you and you enjoyed it, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you.